Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week. Here we are. I'm Carson, and I hope that our crew is checking in today. So please check in and let me know that you're here and that you're doing class. Normally, I am on Fridays, but it's a new week, and we are here on Monday right now. And we're going to do a little yoga flow, which is going to be awesome. The Michigan clubs are open, so I'm Carson. I'm from Michigan, so kind of had to move around the schedule a little bit. But hey, here we are. Normally you end your week with me. Now you're starting your week with me, right? That's great, especially for a yoga flow. Let's get those good vibes going so that you guys have a good week. Hey, Cindy, how's it going? I see Anne, I see Charlotte, Ellen, Lucia. So excited, you guys. So, Yoga Flow. If you are new to Yoga Flow, welcome. Hey, Carrie Lee, hey. So, if you are new to the yoga classes that I do, it's a yoga flow. We're going to be taking yoga poses. We're going to be sequencing them together. And we're going to build a long kind of sequence like a dance. So that's what it's like. And I hope you guys have fun. Hey, Ann. Hey. I am like in and out of the studios today. So I got a yoga class at the Edge tonight as well. In-person classes. We're finally back to that. So I got to be quick today, which means I need to make sure that I don't get carried away. And especially with yoga, I like to go slow, and I have a lot planned. So if I pick up the pace a little bit this week, then okay, get ready for it. Thank you, Casey. I'm so glad you're doing class. Hey, Annette, Ben. Okay, you guys. We are going to get started in a child's pose and get ready to go. Make sure you do modifications when necessary. Do what you need. So we'll get started in that child's pose. Knees are nice and wide. Sinking back, hips towards the heels. Closing the eyes. And just taking your first few opening moments on the mat to be present. Stay there. Stay in that child's pose. Notice your breath. Notice your body. Notice what you're working with today. Start of the week. It's Monday. Let's make sure we get off to a good start. Know that yoga is all about doing what works for you. It's all about taking care of yourself. So if at any point you feel like you want to take this child's pose, it's always waiting. Inhale, rise up onto the hands and the knees, tabletop. We'll start to go through some cat-cows, just to get some movement into the body. Inhale, you're arching, you're looking up. And then exhale, you're rounding, you're looking at your navel. Moving front to back along the spine. Really work all throughout this class to keep the awareness on what you're feeling and where you're feeling it. The next time you find yourself looking at your navel, tuck your toes under, send your hips up. We've got down dog. Head is below the heart, switching up the blood flow, energizing the body. Maybe you bend one knee at a time, you walk it out. Down dog is going to be our home base today. It's built into all of our flows. So every time you're here, check in with yourself, reset. Inhale, lift up onto the toes. Look between your thumbs. When you're ready, step your feet up to the front of the mat. Inhale, press into your shins as you lengthen, as you look out. Exhale, fold. Take your hands to the back of the legs. Pull yourself in. Big inhale. We'll rise up to standing. Reach your arms up. Exhale as you seal it off. I'm going to turn and face you. Combining Sun A with Sun B today. Reach your arms up. Step your feet out nice and wide and side bend over to the right. So we're just gonna get going. We're gonna get moving right away. Coming back up through the center. Let's change sides, side bend over to the left. So we're moving the spine in all directions, and we'll start to build a little heat as well. Come back through the center. Take your hands to your lower back and find your standing back bend, your standing cobra. Nice deep breaths here. Inhale, coming up slow. Interlace your hands behind you. Look up, chin towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold. As you fold forward, let your hands go away from your lower back. A big stretch for the shoulders, for the hamstrings. Set your hands down. Start to heel toe the feet together. You know what that means. As soon as your big toes touch, bend your knees, get low, chair. If you come to my classes, you know exactly what that means. I love this chair pose. Arms down away from your shoulders, sinking low, making sure you can see all 10 toes, and magnetize your inner thighs, squeeze them together. Starting to build that heat, that strength. Straighten your legs, hands come to the heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive right into your forward fold. Inhale to lift and lengthen as you look out. Exhale, set your hands down. Step your feet back. We'll meet plank, down dog, however you want to get there. And then you reset in that down dog. So, there are always options, and you take what works for you. Take your right foot, step it up between your hands, left heel pivots and plants. Big inhale, we're rising up to warrior A. Arms are up, shoulders are down, hips are square. So send your left hip forward as you send your right hip back. Deepen the lunge and look up. Change your perspective. Surround your front right foot with both hands. Lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. What we do on the right, we always do on the left. So step your left foot up. Right heel pivots and plants. Get ready for that warrior A. Strong warriors here. Arms go up. Shoulders go down. Square the hips. Lunge a little deeper. And look up. Notice what's engaged. Notice what's working here. Surround your front left foot with both hands. And let's meet in down dog. First round of movement. Down. Notice how that felt to your body. We're doing it again, but we'll add on. You'll see. Inhale, lift up onto the toes. Look between your thumbs. Slight bend in the knees. Step your feet up, or this time, hop it up. Land light. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Big inhale as you rise, as you reach. Exhale. Inhale. We'll side bend over to the right. So I'm going to turn and face you guys. Take your feet out wide. Right hand down your right leg. Side bend. So each round, we switch it up just a little bit. Coming back up through the center. Each round, we're able to take it a little further. Side bend over to the left. We don't want to go too far, too fast, but I have a lot I want to get in. So let's make sure we're warm and ready. Back up, standing back bend, hands to the low back, lean back, bend back. Inhaling up, Interlace the hands behind you. Look up. Go right into that fold. Hands go away from the lower back. One of my favorite shoulder stretches right here. It always feels so good. This round we're going to add a twist. Send the left hand down. Slight bend in the left knee. Inhale, right arm up. Look up and pull your right shoulder back. Twists are so important. Send your right hand down. Slight bend in the right knee. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Pull the left shoulder back. Encourage the chest to open. Set your left hand down. Start to heel toe your feet together. We've got that chair pose. Get low. So strong, so fierce. That's the other name for chair pose, fierce pose. A couple breaths here, you begin to feel why. Twist and open to the right. This is the round of twists. Look back past your right fingertips. Don't be afraid to take up space here. Back up through the center. Reset. Change sides. Twist and open to the left. Look back past your left fingertips. Arms super wide. Breathe. Back through the middle. Let's find that half chair. Ardha Utkatasana. Lean forward and lift your heels. You're gazing at the floor, slightly out in front of you, keeping the chest lifted. Everything's active, everything's engaged. Set the heels down, use that momentum. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Inhale. Swan dive right into that forward fold. Inhale to lift. Maybe you come up onto your fingertips this time. As you look out in front of you, step your feet back, or maybe you hop your feet back and go right into that chaturanga. Inhale, up to the cobra. Exhale, down dog. So my people that have been doing the classes with me, Carrie Lee Casey, focus on the transitions. Focus on how we exit, okay? Right leg lifts. Stack hip over hip. Get some external rotation in your body. Squeeze right knee towards your right elbow. So we're going to the flow. Inhale, right leg lifts. But we're adding on a little bit. Take your right foot. Step it up between the hands. Left heel pivots and plants. Rise up to warrior A. You know this first part. Strong warriors here today. Shoulders down. Strong breath. Strong mind. And steady focus. Lightning. As you lean forward, your back left heel lifts. Your arms go behind you. So you're leaning forward, your chest is lifted, your heel's lifted, and start to press your palms towards one another. So feel that squeeze in the shoulder blades, the upper back. Left heel pivots and plants. Right knee stays bent. Left arm leads the way as you rise to reverse warrior. Like a wave, you roll on in so smooth. You're lunging forward as you're leaning back. Feel that big lateral stretch. We're creating space. Take your hands together. Hook it up, prayer twist. Left elbow hooks outside of the right knee. As your back left heel lifts. Look up. You're twisting from your lower core. Breathe. We'll go ahead and surround the front right foot with both hands. See if you can pick the right foot up without making a sound. And lower down. Inhale. Find that cobra. Exhale. Down dog. So you can feel it. We're building. Left leg lifts. Got to do our left side. Stack hip over hip. Then right into that squeezer. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Make that connection. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, take your left foot, step it up. Right heel pivots and plants, root it. Rise up, warrior A. Arms up. Shoulders down. Hips square. Lunge. This is your stability. This is your base. Get it right. And there is no right, but make it feel good. Your back right heel lifts. Your arms go behind you. You're leaning forward. We're finding that lightning. It's electric. Push your palms towards one another. Get a little squeeze there in the triceps and the upper back. Breathe. So powerful. Then right heel pivots and plants. Rise to reverse. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Chin towards the back right shoulder. You got the lunge in the front left knee. Everything we do is slow and smooth. Think of it like martial arts. Take your hands together. Prayer twist it out. Right elbow hooks outside of your left knee. The back right heel is lifted. You're looking up. Breathe. Hold. Surround your front left foot with both hands. Now, maybe as you lower down, you bend your arms. As you lift your leg, do it together. Down dog. Hips up. Remember, child's pose is always an option for you. So take it whenever you need to. Hey, Katie. Right leg lifts. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Let's go under. Right knee towards the left elbow. Kick it out to the side. Fallen triangle. Lift your left arm up. So Carrie Lee, I've been wanting to show you this one. Here are your options, you guys. Float the right leg. Now, stay here. This is intense. It's an option to reach for the outside of the right foot with the left hand and extend the right leg. It's called Bhishma Vistrasana. Left hand plants. Right leg lifts. Flip it up and over. Flip your dog. Drop your hips low. Inhale, take your hips up. And when I get crazy, you guys, that doesn't mean that you need to get crazy. I'm just giving you your options. Flipping back around. Right foot steps up. Warrior A. Hold that warrior A. I want to show you that it's an option to keep your hand lifted and step smoothly up to that warrior A. Shoulders down, square the hips, deepen the lunge. We've got lightning. Back left heel lifts, arms go behind you, push the palms towards one another. Up to reverse, left heel pivots and plants. We rise, so smooth. Breathe. I know we got lots of movement, but focus on your breath. Hands come together. Prayer twist it out. Left elbow hooks outside of the right knee. You're using your elbow as a lever to hook and twist. So press the elbow against the outside of the knee. Look down. This is where we're adding on. This is where it starts to pick up. Start to shift your weight forward into your front right foot. Your back left leg lifts. It's a prayer twisting airplane. Use your stabilizing muscles here. One time, we'll crunch. Right elbow to the left knee. Then fall into a half moon on the right. Right hand down, left arm, and left leg lift. Hips are stacked. Shoulders are stacked. The body's all in one line. Flex your left foot. And remember, it's always an option to use blocks. As gently as you can. We're stepping back to warrior B. Left foot goes back. You lunge into the front right knee. Arms are to a T. Hips are square. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Now deepen the lunge. Tuck your tailbone under and draw your navel towards your spine. Look out in front of you. Take your hands, interlace them behind you. Here's my favorite pose. Inhale to look up. Exhale to fold. Right shoulder comes to the inside of the right knee. Humble warrior. I want you guys to focus on the lunge in the front knee as opposed to the fold, because I want you to feel this more in the outer right hip. Breathe. Open up your hips, your shoulders. Then we'll twist it out, dragonfly. Left hand goes down to the inside of the right foot. Your back left heel lifts, and your right arm lifts. Pull your right shoulder back and encourage the chest to open. Breathe. Lots going on here, lots to think about. We're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on building. Set the right hand down. Left heel pivots and plants. As your left arm goes up, straighten the right leg. Triangle. Trikonasana. Stack the hips, stack the shoulders. Just like that half moon. Now ready? Float. Right hand floats. Shoulders in line. Hips in line. Feel the obliques engaged. We're taking it up to sky archer. Straight arms, straight legs. Should feel so good to pull back on the right wrist with the left hand. Just like that reverse warrior. But now, we got that straight leg. Breathe. Side lunge, get low. Left knee, Skandasana. Left knee bends. Right leg straightens. So, don't have to get that low. It doesn't have to be crazy. You want to keep your chest lifted. Should feel a stretch in your inner thigh. Inhale, rise up strong, shooting star. Exhale, get low, side lunge into the right knee, Skandasana. And just remember, you can always use your hands to help you get up as well. This is where we're going to change direction. So towards the back of the mat, the opposite direction that you started, we're taking it into a revolved crescent. So as you straighten your right leg, you bend into your left, you twist. Right arm is out in front of you. Left arm is back behind you. Reach the right arm up, left hand down. Let's do it on a diagonal. Look back. Now here comes some fun. Crunches. Left elbow, right knee. Squeeze. Step it back to that twist. That's one. Let's do that again. 2. Squeeze. Feel the obliques. Step it back. And just to make sure we got it, why not? 3. Left elbow, right knee. Now hold. Right hand goes to the, left hand goes to the outside of that right knee. Dancing Shiva. Or the outside of the right foot. I'm going to move back a little bit. Test your opposites here. There's a big IT band stretch to feel. This is our balancing sequence. You're going to release into a bowler's pose. Release the right foot and bowl your strike. Bend both knees. Right arm goes out as your left arm goes back. Both knees are bent. You can feel that. It's like you're bowling a strike. Set the right hand down. Curtsy, twist. Both knees are bent. Squeeze your heel towards your glutes. Look up. This was just so we could get a little bit of stability before we finish out. Reach back for the right foot with the left hand and rise up to that revolved dancer. Leaning forward, kicking back with the same amount of force. Right hand acts as that counterbalance. We wrap up eagle. Right leg around the left. Right arm underneath your left arm. Garudasana. Elbows go in line with the shoulders. Opening up all the major joints here in the body. Breathe. Last pose, you ready for it? Dancer. Grab your right foot with your right hand. So same hand, same foot. Lean forward, counterbalance, and breathe. Fall into a standing split, and then you'll choose how you transition out. You can step your feet back, you can hop your foot back, or you can switch the legs as you lower. Broken stick. Inhale up. Exhale. Down dog. One more time on that broken stick. You're like, wait, what the heck was that? You switch the legs. So good. You're like, no thank you, I don't want to face plant today. That's okay. I'm just giving you your options. You have all the pieces to the puzzle. You have all the tools. You just got to get through this left side here. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Stack hip over hip. Squeeze left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Let's go under. Fallen triangle. Left knee to the right elbow first. Kick it out to the side. Lift your right arm up. This is a great option. You can float. That's a great option. You can reach for the knee. That's a great option. You can grab the foot. Vishma. Vistrasana. Hi. Right hand down. Left foot goes up and over. And you know what? You have the option to look at me like I'm crazy. Flip dog. Been practicing for 8 years. This is my thing. This is what I do. Flip back around. Step it up. Warrior A. But it took hours and hours of practice every single day. Hands up. Shoulders down. Square your hips and lunge. Warrior A. Funny story, I was so inflexible before I started yoga. Take it to your lightning. Arms go back behind you. Press your palms towards one another. My doctor told me I was one of the least flexible people he had ever seen. Right heel pivots and plants. Let's rise to reverse warrior. I was a runner and I never stretched. Chin towards the back right shoulder. I share that with you so that you know that if you put in the work, you can go beyond your wildest dreams. Hands together. You can exceed your wildest expectations. Right elbow hooks outside of the left knee. Prayer twist. And it all starts by trying, because if you never try, you never know what you're capable of. And you'll surprise yourself, trust me. Look down, lean forward, and lift. It also takes the ability to kind of pick yourself up. I've fallen so many times, but I try again. You're in your prayer twisting airplane. You're working your stabilizing muscles. Now here comes that crunch. Left elbow, right knee, holds. As smooth as you can, as gently as you can, fall into your half moon. Stacking on the left side. Right arm and right leg are lifted. Shoulders are in line, hips are in line. Looking up. Remember, it's an option to use blocks. and it's an option to float. Whatever works for you. You're just taking care of yourself. That's what it's all about. Step back, warrior B. We're using this movement as a way to warm up the body. Hips are square with the wide edge of the mat. Hands are in line with your shoulders. Lunge a little deeper. Tuck your tailbone under. Core is engaged. Core is active. Core is always engaged. Interlace your hands behind you. That's the secret to smooth transitioning. Look up, create that space. Fold to the inside of your bent left knee. Humble warrior. Deepen the lunge to get the stretch in your outer left hip. Hips, shoulders, two areas that we carry so much tightness, so much tension. Dragonfly with a twist. Right hand down. Right heel lifts. Your left arm lifts. Spiral open here. Let that heart shine. Pull the left shoulder back. Open up the chest. Look up. Breathe into your spine. Left hand goes down to the inside of the left foot. Let's pivot and plant the right heel. Get that base set. Now as you lift your right arm, you also straighten your left leg. Triangle. Trikonasana. Just like your half moon, your hips are stacked, your shoulders are stacked. Breathe. Let's float. Left hand comes up off the mat. Feel the obliques. Stay stacked. And breathe through the intensity. Coming up to your sky archer. With your straight arms and your straight legs, pull back on your left wrist. With your right hand, it's like a bow and arrow. You're pulling back, you're leaning back. We're going to create some momentum. Here come our side lunges. Get low into your right knee. Left leg stays straight. Chest is lifted. Hands are together. Feel the inner thigh stretch. Inhale, strong. Shooting star, rise up, take up space. Get low. Other side. Side lunge. We get low so we can get high. It's all about moving your body in different directions. Chest stays lifted. Right toes are pointing in the direction we're headed. We're rising up to our revolved crescent. This is our finisher, you guys. Left arm out. Right arm back. You're lunging into the front right knee. This was our big direction change. Let's work the hands on a diagonal. So your left hand is up on the diagonal. The right hand is down on the diagonal. Now let's start to crunch. Left elbow, right knee. Make that connection. Step back and twist. Not easy. Squeeze. That's two. But make it feel like it's effortless. Squeeze and hold. Your third and final time, your right elbow is connected with that left knee, which is a great setup for your dancing Shiva, your dancing knee Shiva. Reaching for the outside of the left knee, or let me step back, your left foot with that right hand. Big, balancing, twisting, stretch. Then look back. Feels so good. I taught a spin class this morning. So I need this IT band stretch. We're going to release and go into that bowler's pose. Now you know what it is, so bowl your strike. Left arm leads the way. Bowl that strike. Smooth. Left arm is out. Your right arm is back. It's like a curtsy. Both knees are bent. And it actually sets us up for that curtsy. Drop your left hand down as your right arm stays lifted, but you're looking up. Nice, deep breaths here. We're getting that stability so that we can rise back up. Reach back for your left foot with your right hand. Push into your left hand. Rise up to revolve dancer. It's our balancing sequence to finish. If you have been doing my classes, you know I love balance so much because it forces us to be completely present. Left leg wraps around the right. Eagle. Left arm goes underneath the right arm. Arms go up, but your shoulders go down. You're twisting up. You're wrapping up. You're breathing. And you are so focused here. So much intensity. Uncross, unwind, last pose. In our flow, dancer. Left hand to the left foot. Leaning forward, kicking back, same amount of force. Same hand, same foot. So beautiful, so strong, you guys. I know that you're doing amazing. Right into a standing split. Doesn't matter where your leg is. Doesn't matter. Now option to step it back. Option to hop it back. Option to work that broken stick where you switch your legs as you bend your arms. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Hips up. Amazing job, you guys. We're transitioning down into our stretching. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me this week, okay? I kind of picked up the pace and I threw a lot at you, but I know you can handle it. Right leg lifts. Favorite stretch for me is our pigeon. Right shin forward. Yes, great job. Hip stretch. Hips. The shin does not have to be parallel. Whatever works for you. This is a great place to be. It's great to do it on your back. Right foot onto the left thigh. Bending the left knee and pulling that knee in towards yourself. You can sneak in a quad stretch. If you want to bend the left knee and pull your heel in towards your glute. Like I said, I taught spin earlier. I need all the leg stretches I can get. Breathe. So it's fun, you know, I had a couple yoga classes today. I taught one in the morning at the Edge. I'm teaching one now. I'm doing one tonight. And the cool thing is all of them are different. You know, we got the same kind of skeletons, but I adjust accordingly. You guys got like the full version. So if you looked at me like I was crazy, then just know I was trying to be a little crazy. And if you loved it, then that's awesome. But wherever you are along your journey, keep showing up, keep doing the work, keep trying. And most importantly, just let it feel good. That's what yoga is about first and foremost. It's feeling good. We'll change sides. So pigeon on the right will turn into pigeon on the left. Whatever variation you did, You got that other side. Left shin forward, or you're down on your back. Hands, forearms, quad stretch. You know your options. Do what works for you. We use all of the movement as a way to warm up the body, to open ourselves up, so that we could sit in these poses a little bit longer. Use your breath to help you soften. Surrender. Maybe even find something to let go of. This is the work. This is why we do what we do. Take your hands under your shoulders. Shift your weight over onto your left hip. Swing both legs out in front of you. Right knee comes into your chest. Sit up tall. Reach your right arm up. Set it behind your right hip. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, hook your left elbow outside of your right knee. Marichyasana, seated twist. Look back past your right shoulder. I said it before, I said it at the start. Twists are so important. Show your spine a little love. Straighten your right leg. Draw your left knee in. Left hand behind you. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, hook right elbow outside of your left knee. I almost threw in a boat. A boat pose there in between sides, and I'm like, no. This is the stretching portion. No sneaky work. Look back past your left shoulder. Sit up tall. Think about everything you just accomplished. We did a lot in a short period of time. We picked up the pace, but I know you guys thrived. I know you did amazing. Back through to center. Left leg out in front of you next to the right. You started off your week on such a good note. Lower body stays connected. This is where we can use our core. Start to roll yourself down onto your back. Feet go to the wide corners. Arms go by your side. Palms facing up. This is Shavasana. This is our reward. Rihanna said it. This is what we came for. So close your eyes. Soften. Allow yourself to let go of muscle tension. Release. Melt into the mat. You spend as long in this pose as you want. You stay there as long as you want or need, because you guys earned it. Amazing job, everybody. Monday, I used to teach my Monday motivation classes, so Monday motivation. How about we call it Monday mindfulness? Great job, everybody. Thank you so, so much for sharing your amazing energy with me. If you did it with me live or if you're planning on doing it later, know that you guys are amazing. And I'm so proud of you for doing this, but you be proud of you. You made this time for yourself. So I hope you got out of it exactly what you wanted to. I am Carson. Please, please, please share this class. Share it so that other people in your life can experience the joy of yoga. They can experience all the benefits of this practice, and encourage them to try it and to keep trying it, okay? Because as always, you know it gets easier. It gets better. You get better. And it's all about feeling good, right? So take all the positivity with you. Thank you, Casey. Take all this positivity with you, guys, and send it out. Have an amazing rest of your week. And I hope I'll see you again next week. Bye, guys. Namaste.